Zalman going to pretend like I read your book?
By next week, Ellie, and I'll be testing you on it.
All the times you referenced your book, it was from the same one page. And so look, I haven't read your book, but you know, to be honest, I make it a point never to read books about successful people. It just makes me feel bad about myself. I prefer to read books about losers. You know, biographies about failed athletes, deadbeat gamblers, drug addicts, Hillary Clinton. You know, just so I can feel like, you know, things haven't been so bad for me. So, you know, I apologize if some of the things we talk about are covered in the book, which, to reiterate, I have not read and will not read. But we'll go on. And look, Moish, he said, you know, everything's in play with you, but not to talk about the three sort of taboo topics of politics, money, and religion. So the three topics we'll be covering today are politics, money, and religion. So why don't we start with money?
Start with politics.
We'll get to politics.
Start with politics.
Start with politics.
The elections is coming up.
All right. So who would you vote for, Trump or Kanye?
Absolutely. I'm an absolute Trump supporter, and I have been since the previous election.
Kanye is coming for you.
Yeah.
He's more active on Twitter than you are on LinkedIn. Trust me. They both are. All right, in 2 words, what do you think of Dan Andrews?
Dan Andrews.
That's not the 2 words.
Not good.
Okay. All right. Do you think the old money establishment respects you and Chezi, or do you think they still view you as a couple of immigrants selling stereos out of their boot?
Yeah, successful schmucks.
All right, that's politics. Well done. Money. Again, this is just to make me feel good again. What's the worst thing about being wealthy?
The worst thing is the way people view you.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
People will have a different perception on you just because you fit into a certain box. I'm very proud to say that I'm not in that box, but they think that I'm in that box. And that takes me into an area that I don't think that I should be, right?
Okay.
Because I still see myself as that loser from 14 years ago.
So you talked before, you grew up, you built everything from scratch, you hustled, you grinded, you were up at 4 a.m., collecting stock. Does it piss you off how easy your kids have it? You said one of your daughters is going to be a lawyer, but the other two could just end up like the Kardashians.
And they are heading in that direction. And you're absolutely right, Ellie. I grew up in a different place altogether, without mobile phones and without the luxuries of life. But yes, when your 7-year-old daughter tells you, Dad, why aren't we flying business class to Sydney? You do think about what's important in life. But comes with the territory, really. It's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
So you mentioned Corona before and, the toilet paper.
Yeah.
Where do the rich people get their toilet paper? Because when I'm cruising around, Carlisle Street, or Hunter Road, supermarket to supermarket, I never see David Smorgan or John Gandel scrambling for toilet paper, punching people out. It's just schleppers like, me and Yehuda. Where did you get yours?
I think I'm getting the same toilet paper that you are, Ellie, and you'll find
I didn't see you there.
Huh? That's because you don't go to Coles on Glen Huntly Road or Woolworths down Glen Huntly. You'll find me there 3 times a week doing the family shopping. I'll give a plug to a friend of mine that sells toilet paper. It's a company called Who Gives a Crap. Very easy to remember. Quality toilet paper for rich people. Each roll is specially wrapped up in colorful paper, but still made in China.
Good to know.
Who gives a crap?
Who gives a crap? All right, well, let's say after this, you invest with Zalman and Yehuda, and as things go with Zalman and Yehuda, you lose everything. Do you think you'd be able to build up another empire to the same scale or similar, or do you think your success was just a 1 in a million case of having the right ideas at the right time?
truthfully, I'm guessing we went to the school of entrepreneurship for the last 15 years, and I believe that it will be a lot easier to replicate it today. Of course, we come from a different base, and most of the doors will open immediately, unlike the doors 14 years ago. But thank you for the advice. I'll definitely keep Yuda and Salman's door very close.
All right, so we'll move to religion now. So you've done business with Jews, Indians, well, I mean, hopefully not Zalman and Yoda, Chinese people, Russians, Americans, Australians, every nationality and race you can think of.
Yeah.
Who are the easiest and who are the hardest to do business with?
Look, I'm the most politically incorrect person you'll ever meet.
Good.
But since we are being recorded right now, I'm going to respectfully not answer this question.
Okay.
But of course answer it once we turn off the cameras. Because I have a lot to say about a lot of people.
All right, after landing some of your biggest deals, did you ever feel the urge to go to shul, or were you too scared that Moshe would ask you for money? No, did you feel like I should pray to Hashem or something?
Absolutely. I am definitely a believer. Love going to shul. I'm close with Moshe, and I'm close with with Moti, and definitely respect them. By the way, Moshe and Moti and Moshe are doing a tremendous job. They come from a whole different school of rabbis, the Rosh Gadol rabbis. How can I do more for the community? How can we grow this? And definitely look at the whole win-win-win situation. And somehow I am attracted to that kind of, rabbinical teaching as well. I don't think I'll be, I'll fit along with that, boring South Africans, for example.
That might answer my previous question.
Yeah. Anyway, my wife is South African, so.
Some of my best friends are South African.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, final question. So, Gabby Leibovich, Rosalind Kogan, Anthony Pratt, 3 successful, hard-working, good-looking Jewish businessmen. Who wins in a fight and why?
Who wins in a fight? I don't know. I'm guessing Kogan.
You think so?
Yeah.
You go out first.
Yeah, I'm going out first, but let's leave it. I don't want to insult any of my friends today.
Or you can insult Zalman. You can fight Zalman after this anyway. All right, well, that's it from me. Still no sweat, but
Okay.
you've done well. Thank you.
Enjoy this.
Well done.
Are we done? Can I go to supermarket already?
Thank you everyone for joining us tonight, and just click my microphone on. Thank you to our hosts and most importantly Gabby for joining us this evening for